Hey guys, Jeffries here and welcome back to Cities in Motion 2. And today we're expanding the tram network even more. For those of you who just want to check where I am quickly in the city, I am here, roughly the midpoint of the central island. And the reason I am here is because we're expanding the southern section of the tram network now. Done the northern end, now we're going to do the southern end. Done one of each, and then we'll see which other routes we could build. For now I'm going to build this route here, and this is the one that I've always wanted to build a tram line on, this road, because I mean just look at it. The beautiful sweeping curve there, it's just fantastic. And we have a really good opportunity here to link up with our monorail system, which is in there somewhere. There it is, hiding away. I think we have an opportunity to link up with it. Yes, the station's just here. So we'll have to work at that. But this should make the tram network even more popular. Utilising another part of the city that hadn't been touched before. And it's going to terminate here, is it? Yeah, it's not going to go that way. And I don't think we're going to get much money if it goes that way either. Although it gives us an opportunity to link up there again, but no. 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 We're going to build a new mini depot down here. No, not large. Basic. So I did manage to fit one in there. Now I've no idea what this track is going to look like as it curves in, whether it's actually going to look good or not. Oh, actually that looks kind of nice. Weird slopey bit inside, but overall that's pretty decent. Right, let's put some stops in, shall we? I've already decided how the tram's going to stop as it approaches. And the skip one, stop at one system works beautifully for this section as well. So we're going to carry that on. Alright, I'm going to put one stop there, one stop there. I'm going to stagger these ones a little bit more. The monorail meets here, so we're going to have one there and one there. There's a bit of an overlap there, but I don't care, because that's where it meets the monorail. I think that's just outside the zone, so we'll have one there and one there. Then we'll have a final pair. These ones are going to be least used, I think, so we'll put these ones in instead. One there, like that. And that's it done. Now we have to plan it out, and it should be highly profitable for us. First of all, we'll go into the what is this called? Transport panel. I thought so. Just wanted to check. And we're going to name this line. Let's have a look at my... Ah, yes. The Carmine line. One of my favourites, actually. I can't believe I forgot about it. And then we're going to timetable it the same as the Scarlet line again. And night, like that. Now we're going to plan it out. So it's going to stop there. It's going to come into the hub and it's going to stop at this southern one like that. We're going to have a lot of trams running through this section now, which is why I think it might actually be a more logical idea to have put the stops either side, but like I said, we've done it now. Okay, we're going to go for the skip one, stop one system again. So we're going to skip out this one and stop here, just before the bridge. And we're going to skip out this one and stop here. And then we're going to skip out this one and stop here. And then we branch off. So we'll stop here. Here. You get the idea. All these stops. We come to this end, we go into the depot, come out at this end, and now we run back. Right, so we stop here, and then we skip out this one. We stop here. We skip out this one. We stop here. We skip out this one. That doesn't add up. Let me do that again. Right. So we skip out this one. And we stop here. Did I do this right before? We skip out this one. And we stop. Let me look at this again. Let me start again. How about that? Go all the way back. Right. So this is the depot. And the hub. We skip that one. We stop here. We then skip that one. And we stop here. We skip that one. And we stop here. I think I didn't see one or something. Skipped it out by mistake. Must have done. Anyway. Stop there and then we come back out again. All of these ones. Right, I've forgotten the system already. So we skip, stop, skip, stop, skip. So we do stop here. And then we skip this one. We stop here. And then we skip this one. There we go. We stop here. And then we skip this one and we return to the hub. Like so. And then we return to the depot. Like so. I did purchase some additional trams as well. Which I got 5 more Scandi Tram Nuovos. So that will help with capacity issues. I'm going to need to get a hell of a lot more though. It was just a starting point. Actually, whilst we're here, before... I'm going to select the maroon line quickly. And I'm going to change these all to small vehicles. So I figure now that if someone wants to travel along that same route, they might as well take the ruby line, because it runs it exactly the same way. Whereas it's slightly different for the scarlet line, because there's quite a section of it that's separated from the carmine line. I just hope we've got enough small trams now. We only need 5, and I think we've got 5, so that should be fine. Overall, we need 13, 22, 32 vehicles, and we've only got 20. So I can see us running out of vehicles, which could be a problem. Gonna have to wait for the trams to come out again. They should come out for this next hour. They should. There's no guarantee, but they should. So there's 1, and there's 4. No wait, there's 4. Oops. Now I've worked out how this works in terms of vehicles dispatching from the depot. I kind of like the way that they do it, so that the vehicle should arrive at its departure time. I used to just think it was randomly generated and there wasn't actually an hour between them at all, but there is an hour. It's very cleverly done, worked out, calculated, if you will. It's quite pleasing to see when it all works as well, as I've said many times before. See under here, I'm going to stick it on super fast. I still don't like that kink section. I really want to rebuild that road, but I know everything will go to pieces if I do. Right, we surface. We should then go straight over at this junction, which we've done. We loop all the way around under the monorail. Then we turn left here and pull into the new stop. I want to slow this down a sec because I want to see... That does fun. Okay. I was making sure that the vehicles don't queue up behind, but it seems to work okay. And because we're now in front of the Scarlet line, we don't have to get stuck behind another tram whilst we're scooting along. We do, however, get held up by traffic lights still. Right, we do stop here, but there's no one waiting. I was hoping we get more people heading south now to link up with the monorail. And then connect back to the hub that way, but it doesn't seem to be the case at the moment. That tram behind us was full from depot. Had 60 people. Which is good to see, I suppose. This one's still empty. Not a single person has got on board yet. This road's become busier though. So in some ways I'm glad that we've got the trams running down the avenue. Centre of the avenue and not on the outside. That's a very busy road now. Alright, we skip out that stop. And even though we're skipping out stops, because of the traffic lights, the tram behind is still right up our jacksies, which is a bit... it defeats the object almost in skipping stops. Right, we stop here. Pick up passengers. We then scoot off again. Down the line. And then we got one more stop on the edge of the park before we branch off down our own independent route. We skip that one outside the department store. Probably going to regret that as well, because I can see that being busy. Although it gives another interchange point at the stops either side of it, so it's not all doom and gloom, I suppose. Right, we stop here. There we go. Now we've got people waiting. Of course, once we get onto the independent section as well, all passengers waiting are ours. Those small trams should be utilised on the maroon line now, so we won't see them over here anymore. Right, we've now branched off. First stop, 24 people waiting. Fantastic. People are actually using it. People got off and then started waiting at the stop again as well by the looks of it, which is a bit strange. Right, beginning of the sweeping curve, which I adore so much. And the first stop on the sweeping curve, and 17 people waiting. Now, here's an experiment. How many people are going to get off at, I believe it's the next stop, where we link with the monorail? I predict everybody. Although we've got 58 people roughly. Oh yep, everybody got off. We got loads of people waiting to come back, because they must have come off the monorail as well. I suppose that's good to see. It shows that the line is popular. It shows that the line is very popular indeed. Now as we run to this stop, 3 people were waiting. We lost a fair few more passengers. There's another link up with the monorail there actually. I didn't even notice that when I put that in. Don't think I noticed it anyway. Final stop before the depot. Everybody gets off. We got 2 people on still. That's fine. We run into the depot, down the weird slopey bit, back up the weird slopey bit. Nice gentle curve out of the depot again. Pick up these 6 people that are waiting here. To the next stop where we have 15, I think that said. I wonder how many people get off here for the monorail. Virtually all of them, I think, did. We got a very efficient monorail system though, which is good to see. Linking with a very efficient newly built tram system, which I don't know how it's going to cope with this amount of people at this stop. Well, this tram is full and there's still 20 odd people waiting at the stop. We haven't passed another tram heading this way yet. I hope there's still trams at the depot. We shall find out shortly. Right, we lose a couple of passengers, but we gain a couple more as well. Next set of traffic lights, go straight over here. About to link up with the main tram network again. Got one last stop before we do. Where, was that 5? I think that was 5 people joined. Now we're running on the main rails again. Nobody waiting at this next stop for either line. How many people get off? Oof, 11. We lost 11 passengers there. Of course, they might be looking to get on the Scarlet Line and head south again. That's what these interchanges are for. That is exactly the purpose of them. And I think these tram interchanges we're going to try and have connect with another form of transport as well. Be it a trolley line or a metro line. We're done with monorail now, I think, in this city. 3 lines is enough. I can't see a use for any more. So, central of the Northern Ireland is really what they're for. But as you've seen, the Tangerine line, isn't it? The first one we built stretches all the way down to the very south suburbs as well. So, like I said, I think we're done with monorail now. We need to focus more on trams for now, and then I think we'll do trolleys next, because we haven't got any trolley lines built yet, despite the massive infrastructure we've got back at the hub. And then, of course, the metro, which I've been saving up for, and it's going to be really, really good. I'm looking forward to building the metro. Got big, big plans for it. Lots and lots of lines, even if they're only 3 stops long, just does a simple loop, comes back to the depot again. I think that even that could work with small trains, and then we'll have really big trains doing the really long runs. I think that could work quite nicely. Right, just sitting at traffic lights. There we go, we cross over. Final stop. Again, 4 passengers, not many, carrying back into the hub, but this was just the first run. As time goes by, I'm sure we'll get more. Once again, as this tram runs back into its final destination, I'm going to start wrapping up the episode. So, once again guys, thank you so much for watching these videos. It does mean a lot to me when I see the view count slowly rising, even if it is slowly at the moment. It's still good to see. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, be sure to click the subscribe button, be it above, below, wherever it may be these days. If you have already subscribed to my channel, thank you guys for your continued support, and you're the reason that I carry on making these videos. So remember, if there's any feedback that you do have, feel free to put it in the comments section or send me a message and I will get back to you immediately. And as this tram rumbles back into the depot, it's just left for me to say, once again guys, until next time, I will see you soon.
Thank you.